How to fit your aftermarket radio on a non-Bose MK1 TT. Choose your radio. I've decided to go for a Pioneer DH S720 DAB, and the wiring loom I bought from eBay from Base Junkies. You'll also need an inline aerial adapter, a 12-volt fuse holder, and these essential items here. Using the keys in the kit, place them in these two locations to unlock the original unit, and just simply pull out the old unit. Unplug the aerial adapter and the 3 plugs at the back of the unit. It can be a little bit awkward because there isn't a lot of room on the wiring. So this is a non-Bose wiring adapter, as you can see. There's not a lot going on with it, but this is essentially a plug and play unit, with the only exception of putting in a 12-volt ignition feed. Very self-explanatory, just line up the plugs, they are like for like, so just match up the pins and the colour coordinated cables. Then pop in your aerial adapter piece. Now insert the stereo cage surround, and it'll only go in one way. Feed the wiring loom through the cage surround and then push it into place until it fully seats back. Then using a flat-headed screwdriver, push the tabs inside the cage surround down to secure it into position. Not all of them will go in, so just work your way around until you can find the ones that will go in. Then give the cage a little tug to see if it's nice and secure. Next, remove the cover panel for the fuse box at the side of the dashboard. And beneath there are 3 Torx 25 screws that need to be removed. The inner screw, there isn't much room, so I use this just to get access to it. Then there's an additional 3 screws beneath the dashboard, which will have to come out as well. All 3 Torx 25 again. Then unclip the top section of the lower dashboard panel. Normally this side comes off pretty easy. Typically, as I'm recording, it becomes a nightmare. So just take your time with this one. There isn't a lot of room. I had to reach for a lever tool, but be very careful because the plastic can be very brittle. Then give the panel a little wiggle and it should fall straight down. Then behind the panel there's 3 plugs, unplug all 3 of them. Using the ring connector and the 12 volt wire you have, you need to attach it to the 75X mark here, which is your 12 volt ignition feed, and fit a inline fuse holder and then feed the wire up behind the head unit area. Then plug in the wiring loom which comes with your new head unit, and here I have cut back the 12 volt feed ready to attach to the new wire we have put in place, and the rest of the wires just stay as they are. Then plug in the new loom into the existing plugs, and these colours are like for like, so fit the speaker wires and then the power and remote wires. Now it's time to fit the unit. So this is what I'm using again, guys, DH S720 DAB, got it for a really good deal. So I'm going to have to fit the DAB aerial antenna, plug it in, and I've also got pre-outs for my amplifier. And I'd recommend just wrapping up the loose wiring with a bit of that fabric tape just to keep everything a bit more tidy behind the unit. Now pushing all the excess cable and looms in behind the heater controls and took them out of the way to make room for the head unit. Now it's time to install the radio. So additionally I've got DAB on this unit as well as a pre-out wire going straight to the amplifier, but you won't have them, it'll just be a case of plugging it straight in. Turn on the ignition just to double check we have power. Happy days. Then fit the spacers what come with the kit. But not least, fit the radio frame surround. And that's a job well done, guys. Just double check your settings and make sure your radio's connected, and check there's sound coming out the speakers. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share and comment below.